Why is the matrix mind shallow? The matrix represents material existence, and it is shallow because it has a beginning and an end. It is functioning within the realm of the finite. It does not stretch beyond the boundaries of the finite. Mortality is the matrix phenomena, and limitation is its bottom line. We cannot be unlimited in a limited spectrum of existence, which is why we exhaust experience and never be fulfilled. All experience, experienced and exhausted, leads to further desire of the same kind. It is a replicating pattern of limitation. Shallowness is because it is repetitive and monotonous, the same thing served in different packaging. If we look at it, if we look at the cycle of civilizational existence, whether rural or urban or any which way, it is exactly the same pursuit that human beings are chasing. Just different permutation combinations, like phone numbers, like identity numbers, like whatever. It's just different permutation combinations. It means the same thing. There's nothing miraculous or magical or unimaginable in the field of matrix existence. And we keep looking for the new in terms of trying to become unlimited, but always through the scope of limitation. You know, a new job, something more exciting, something more creative, a new relationship, something more satiating, something more compelling, a new fitness regime, a new diet plan, whatever. We just keep juggling the same balls, trying to catch them differently. And this is the limitation of the matrix. To be unshallowed from limitation, the only way is to become part of infinity, part of the cosmic mind, part of beyond myself, which means I'm no longer ensnared by conditioned thought. I have stepped beyond the edge of my own self and have taken a free fall in the cosmic realm of and its field potential. That becomes the guiding factor. So the voice in my head is no longer my voice. In fact, there is no voice and there is no real head as its echo chamber. The creative force or the cosmic intelligence becomes the driver at the steering of my existence. And it's not something that one is surrendered in a helpless way. It is a reciprocal dance in frequency space. And it is manifesting it's a new reality in the matrix field of existence. And this way of interacting with the matrix field of existence would energize the matrix differently. Then we are introducing unlimitedness. In the field of limitation, which means we are lending it new aesthetic. Like, if I may say, the architecture of the old. If we look at anywhere in the world and we look at architecture from like 500 or 600 years ago, and in India much older, thousands of years ago, there is an aesthetic which simply cannot be replicated in the gross matrix mind of today, despite all sorts of architectural degrees and all sorts of material which is now available compared to the rudimentary aspect of rock and stone, which must have been so difficult to, quarry and carry and sculpt, and yet they stand there like descriptions of a past which has become deluded in the present. I don't mean to glorify something which is probably now not in existence, but I'm only referring to an aesthetic from a much more unlimited field potential as compared to mental or mentally limited matrix minds which only create repetitive patterns within a very limited scope. So if we want depth, we have to learn how to swim in cosmic waters. If we want to see beauty and sense beauty, we need to exit our own mental landscape and its various guide maps full of limitation.